Welcome all. We are going to start a new subject from this presentation onwards. The subject is data structures. My name is Mohammad Zubair Korai. I am from Pakistan. So let's continue from it. What is data? Data is a prerequisite of this course. So should we know that dictionary definition of data? The quantities, characters, are symbols on which operations are performed by a computer, which may be stored and transmitted in the form of electrical signals and recorded on magnetic, optical, or mechanical recording medium. We have anything like quantities, characters, or symbols, or numbers, which we can store and transmit it into our computer in the form of electrical signals. So we can call it a data. For example, we have C is equal to A plus B. So what we are doing here, we are performing an operation here, addition operation, and we have two characters, so we can call it a data, as we have written here in dictionary definition that quantities, characters are symbols on which operations are performed by a computer. So it is our data. So how can we structure it, how can we manage it? That's all we will study in this course. When data becomes information. So first of all, what data actually is? Data is a meaningless quantity of characters or numbers or symbols or anything. Like I have written here characters IAROK, RIAPUZ. These are fully meaningless. That doesn't mean anything. So this is our data. This is our data. How we can do it or structure it as a meaningful? If we convert it into a meaningful data, we can call that meaningful data is information. So what information is? An appropriate way or an arranged way in a systematic way of data. Like I have written here, if data is arranged in a systematic way, then it gets a structure and become meaningful. This actually is called as information. The meaningful or processed data is called information. It is not difficult to understand that the data needs to be managed in such a way so that it can produce some meaningful information. Like in our computers, we have data of anything, like we have something, pictures or some operations we have to perform on it, or we have applications. How we are developing them, these are the data. Everything in our computer is a data. So it is not difficult to understand that the data needs to be managed to produce some meaningful information. So this everything to provide an appropriate way to structure the data, we need to know about data structures. What we have need to know? Data structures to and managing and doing an appropriate way to structure the data. What is a data structure? So here we go. What is a data structure? A data structure is a systematic way to organize data so that it can be used efficiently. To converting our data into information, it takes systematic way or any way, like it is called data structure. So like example, we have arrays. What arrays can do? Instead of creating multiple arrays of same type, why not create an array to store all the values? It is the example of data structure. Storing strings is equivalent of storing a sequence of characters. This requires an array. What we have string, like I have written in previous slide, that Zubair Korai. So this Zubair Korai is called as a string in our computer. In our computer's language or programming, anything you can say that. So this is an string. To storing this string is equivalent to storing a sequence of characters. Like we have sequence of character. I have sequence of character in my name ZUBIR. So storing this string, this requires an array. Okay. So I am going to show you some real life examples of data structure. Here is the example number 1. Did you know stack data structure is used in implementing Rado and Undo features? What stack data structure is? Stack is a type of data structure. Is used in implementing Rado and Undo features. We will study about it furthermore about what stack. So this data structure is used in implementing Rado and Undo features. Rado and Undo, may you know about it. So the other example is data structure is used to store an image as a bitmap. We have two type of images, like one is vector images and the other one is bitmap images. So to store the bitmap images we can use arrays. This is the example of bitmap image. Bitmap image consists pixels, circle na, but these are boxes, small square boxes. This is the this is the pixels. So bitmap images are stored as a series of tiny dots called pixels. Here each pixel is actually a small square that is assigned a color and then arranged in a pattern to form an image like the following. Okay, so example number 3. Storing the friendship information on a social networking site. What friendship information is in an also networking site? Like we have Facebook, Instagram and WhatsApp. So in Facebook may you see that there are mutual friends, or we are connected with each other. Like my friend is anyone and their friend and their friend and their friend. We are connected with each other. Mutual relationships. Like I have written here this example. First of all, Yaqub is a person. He has friends Zubair and Mohsen, and like Mohsen has Usama and Usama has Zubair. So these four peoples connected with each other. This is the example of what? Graph data structure. So that was all about introduction of data structures. Thank you for watching.